So, finally get to drink my coffee. So I didn't take any time lapses today. I just didn't want to put any energy into it. Sorry. So, I got this floor done. I got that end wall done. I also, in order to do that end wall, put in the supports for the beams. The upper beams are going to go in that little pocket. So I put those in on this side. There's one on each side of the plywood. And I did this wall over here. Well, part of it. I put these in here. Nailed everything tight. So, tomorrow I gotta get that plywood on that wall, and let me tell you, that is a bear. It's just so high up. Oh man. I'm a little worried about doing the soffits now. They're so darn high. But so anyway, the only thing left are the beams. I've got to make a post here to kind of hold the beam. I'm not even pointing the camera at the right spot. I've got to make a post and put it here to make a notch to hold the beams on both sides. And then put the beams up. Nail them all in place. And then I'm ready for the roof. Kind of hard to believe, but the only thing left then is roof rafters. The entire building is done, except for the roof, which is a humongous part of the building. Not only humongous because the building is humongous, but humongous because we've got to put all the rafters up. Sorry for all the camera adjusting. It's huge because I've got to put all the rafters up. But then I've got to sheathe the whole thing. I want to sheathe it to give it more strength. Get out of here. Maybe I won't though. I don't know. Strapping might be fine. Mosquitoes are crazy. And then I got to put roofing on it. It's just a lot of roofing. And it's a lot of high upness. So that's going to be a pretty big part of this. But for right now, I think I'm done. I don't want to do any more of that plywood. I did it from the bucket truck. I actually tried to take a time lapse of that, but for some reason when I was done, the camera was off. So, I tried like going up in the bucket truck with a piece of plywood. It's not cool. It's not fun at all. So what it is, I brought the plywood up here, sneaked it out, and then set it on 2 nails. Freaking mosquitoes, go away. I set it on 2 nails and I clamped it, and I went around in the bucket and I went up, and whew, man, I'll tell you what, it's all I can stand to be in the bucket truck that high. Like going up to the top, I was like, I wouldn't stand up or anything. I'm gonna have to get more comfortable in that thing before I do the soffits, or in order to do the soffits. So, that's where we're at. Feeling much better about where I am. Especially getting this floor in and these 2 walls today. And, you know, it's nice to see the lumber piles getting smaller. The only lumber piles left are collar ties and rafters. And these beam piles here. So, that was the last wall right there. There are no more walls to build. Oh, God. I've got to build some sort of triangle up there. I'm not sure if the wall is supposed to go up, or if, I don't know how to do that. So I'll fill that in later. But get the rafters up there and ramble some more, probably. Oh, I guess I could actually take you up there, up here to the floor, which you're already on, but I'm not. So, yeah, check that out. Man, is that high? How high that is. Crazy. So it's, as you can tell, it's fall foliage here in Vermont. That is a leaf that has changed color. Maples have the best colors, don't they? That is a 180-foot drop to the ground. I have no idea how high it is. I don't even think I have a tape measure that could measure it. So, yeah, this is really, really enjoyable, just so you know. Like, I may not always express that well. I may never express that, actually. But it's, I mean, part of it's working where the weather's nice. That's enjoyable. But it's not nice. It is not enjoyable at all. But it's just so... It can be really relaxing when you get into a groove and just start, you know, banging stuff out. So, I'm getting eaten alive. I'm gonna go inside. Oh yeah, check it out from the bottom. Cool, huh? So hopefully now these sandwich beams that I'm making make a little more sense. The beams will sit on top of that little post, that little 2x6 there, and that beam there, and that one over there, and that plywood will be in the middle, and nailed and bolted like crazy, and that'll make a pretty solid beam. Not only that, but it's connected to all the other beams. So, you know, when one beam has more live load than it normally has, it can borrow from the other beam's live load capacity. Just awesome. I like that.